Hey, Mikey. Are you tired? You ready to go to bed? Yeah. Is that why you're in the bed? Because you're ready for bed?
Yeah.
They work you hard every day, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to work in the morning. Come back. After lunch, you go to work again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where you went today. Do you know where you went today?
No.
No. You're so funny. But you had a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to read some mail?
Yeah.
Yeah? Somebody wrote you a letter. Let's see what we got here for a letter. Okay, let's see. Got it right here. Hang on a second. I forgot to open it. I forgot to open it before I got on the camera. And I forgot who sent it. I think it's Sarah. Sarah, did you send a letter? And I was just at the post office a couple of days ago, so if somebody else sent a letter, I have not received it yet. Yes, Sarah, Marquart, is that right? Marquart, is that right? Marquart? Sarah Marquart from Missouri, O'Fallon, Missouri. O'Fallon, Missouri, are you there with Kendall? Are you there with my son Kendall? O'Fallon is where the church is, where Brother Romine and his wife pastor that church. And then Kendall lives in, let's see, this is in Missouri. Kendall lives about 20, 30 minutes or so from the church, but he lives over in Illinois, and I forget the name of the city. So you have to tell me if you are from Kendall's church. And if not, you should go visit Kendall at the church he goes to, and I can tell you where it is. Okay, let's see. You ready, Micah? Dear Tamara and Miss Micah. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's not going to focus in on the... Why does the camera do that? Where it won't focus? That just kind of makes me crazy. Okay, well, I can't read it through the camera. Okay, so you'll have to look at me then while I read it. Dear Tamara and Miss Micah Weeks, hi! My name is Sarah Ann Marquart. I'm a 38-year-old female who has a diagnosis of spastic quadriplegia cerebral palsy. That's what Micah has. That's exactly what her records say that she has. I'm a sister, a daughter, a stepmom, and a wife. My point is I focus on my abilities and my disability, and Micah inspires me. If Micah can do it, so can I. What do you think about that? You inspire Miss Sarah. I watch your vlog daily. I love it. I feel like I know Deb and Regina and Jasmine personally. And Jasmine is no longer with us. She's been gone for quite some time now. I love how Deb is so sweet to Micah. I love how she laughs and plays Uno with Regina. Micah's boyfriend is named Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Micah's saying yeah. My husband's name is Sean. My daughter's name is Ashley. Your friend, Sarah Ann Marquart. Well, that is a very nice letter, huh? Thank you so much, Sarah, for writing to us. It's really fun to get mail, huh, Micah? You like mail? Yeah? You're just tired, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been doing for the last few days. I did have on those stick-on nails so I could look really pretty for the the Nebraska Ladies Conference that we had, and also for Mother's Day and graduation. Mother's Day was graduation for Reagan the day before he had his party. And then I've taken them off and I've traded in my nails to dig around in the dirt. I've been going out and weeding some, and Bronson's been weeding some. I don't even have that much in our flower garden. It's just hostas, Hostas. In case you don't know what that is, they don't grow down south, but we have them everywhere where we live in Nebraska. But on the side of the house, we have green and white ones, and then we have some in the front, and I've showed them to you a few times. So I dug up some, and Bronson helped me dig up some of the ones on the green side. I had a couple of empty spots, but the other part was overflowing. So he helped me transplant. We dug up some of the bulbs, and their bulbs, and transplant those. So I've been watering those every day. And then in the front, I want to fill in some of those spots with the big giant, let's see if I can show you in the window, the big giant trumpet looking hosta. See how big that is? That thing is just huge. So it has plenty that I can separate that and kind of spread it out all the way across. And then next year, I was hoping this year, but it's not going to happen. Next year, I'm going to move all the hostas away from the front of the house. They are a shade, semi-shade plant, and I have them right in the front on the west side of the house where the sun just beats down on them and it fries them. They die every year. They look super in the spring because all the rain comes down and they are so pretty. And then the sun comes out and they just get fried. It just burns them all up. They're a little burnt now, but I'm starting to go out as of this week, and I'm trying to keep them from completely dying if I water them. So I'm trying to do that, and then me and Bronson went out. We've been doing a little bit in the morning and a little bit in the afternoon. We went out a little bit ago and tried to pick up the backyard and just move some stuff around. Reagan has a kayak out there, and he's got some kind of a hut that he uses for ice fishing. I don't know. It doesn't look big enough to be a hut, so I don't understand. And it's got a cover on top of it. It was smothered in ants. It had all those little white things, and I'm like, what is that? And Bronson said they were little eggs. I mean, we couldn't even move the thing. It had so many ants. You would touch it to try to move it, and ants would just jump all over you on either side. But there were more on his side, so I finally went and I pulled the tab from the cover that came with it, and I drug it all the way across the yard, and I just moved it over to the tree, and I put it on. He had it I think he had it on the bottom because he had it covered with a tarp, and the tarp was filled with water. So I put it on its side over next to the tree, and I moved his kayak over by the tree, and we just tried to make it look a little bit neater outside, and gave Bronson a few more instructions on a little bit more weed eating, cutting down just a little bit more outside. It's not going to be gorgeous like Home and Gardens, but it will be neat and tidy back there, as much as we can make it anyway. So tomorrow he should have all that finished, and then all we have to do is just maintain it throughout the summer and keep it looking good, because it looks really bad when you drive by our house from the street. The backyard just looks like a disaster. And so it doesn't look like a disaster now. And then it will look a little cleaner once he gets those gets some of the more of those weeds cut down, and he does a little bit more sweeping. He's going to sweep around the pool. So anyway, we've been doing a little bit of yard work this week, and so I'm pretty happy about that. The yard just bothers me because it always looks so bad. But little by little every year we've gotten it looking pretty good. So tomorrow it should be all done, and we'll just maintain it, and we're good. That makes me happy. Let's see what else has been going on. Once I do a little bit of yard work, I don't do anything else the rest of the day because it just tires me out. I am taking my second medicine. I am not positive, but I think maybe it's making me a little more tired. Like, I'm not really sleepy, so I'm not sleeping all day. I'm just not doing anything. But hopefully it's just the medication and it will pass and I'll be okay. My head is, my head doesn't feel good, but it's not anything too crazy. And let's see what else. Oh, somebody asked me about Micah's AFOs, and I am sorry, I just read that in the last couple hours, but I forgot who asked me. And you asked me to show Micah's AFOs, to show you what's on them. They are blue and yellow stripes, so they've got horizontal stripes of blue and yellow, and they've got black and white soccer balls on them. And these things do not match anything. They just don't really match. Well, I can't say they don't match anything. They don't match very much. How's that? They don't match very much at all. But Micah picked them out. Somebody else said something about loving Micah's hair stuff. These are all Micah's hair things. This is a shoe bag. So from time to time, I go through it, and I try to organize it based on the colors. And then Sometimes they stay in the right place, sometimes they don't. I've actually got shoes on the bottom part of tennis shoes. Oh, that's a really cute little bow right there. I don't know if she's ever even worn that. So what ends up happening is, and these are like the ponytail holders in here. Wait, that's a barrette. That's not even supposed to be in there. We'll put that right there. That matches right there. This is the best idea that I've ever come up with to put this on the door. I have done so many things trying to figure out how to organize her hair stuff, and no matter what I did, CNAs would come in here and just mess everything up, and nothing was ever organized, and I would get so frustrated, and it was just hard to separate stuff. So, but this right here separates it in little pockets, and you can see exactly what color goes in there. Stuff still gets messed up, but it doesn't get messed up as often, so it works a whole lot better. So that is how we have organized that one thing in here. Organization is like a never-ending thing, isn't it? You figure out how to organize one thing, and you think you have it going well, and then you end up having to reorganize it. But we've got that. Now I think we won't ever change that organization. What do you think? You don't think so? You want to say bye to your friends? No? You don't want to wave bye to them? Okay. I'll say bye to them. Bye-bye, friends. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from... Are you going to say it? The Lord, who made the heaven and the earth. Say, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. See ya. Thanks so much for watching.